Greetings and welcome, fellow clones of the Empire, to another episode of Let's Briefly Play Crying Suns. Right, unlocked Chapter 3 and a new ship. Let's have a look at it. No, let's just go. Yeah, that's probably true. Alright, so now we've completed Chapter 1 with the Excelsior. Chapter 2 with the Chaos. May as well go with pardon me, with the Jericho class. The next one. Alright, looks like we're gonna get an Archie ship, a Kosh ship, and that looks like a pirate ship. Unless of course something is hidden in this, but... Alright, it has got the cooling system, so it really lacks weapon systems, I guess. But yeah, definitely. 4 weapon docks, weapon support. It starts with an executioner laser and a sub-zero gun. Not sure I like the sub-zero gun. I mean, crowd control is probably always useful, but yeah, well. Alright, so fuel scavenging and navigation scanner is fully operational. I can't launch as many many squadrons. And I don't start with any drones, or can't customize what I have here, so. But I can only have 3 squadrons, 2 supports, and I can't recover quite as quickly. I also can't make my hulls quite as strong. Wouldn't know, I can't. Apparently this can go higher, but probably maybe not on this level. Looks like church ships are also a little bit more squishier. Alright, let's choose my officers. Well, we can start with Brother Corto. That'll give us a soldier to work with. The rest is currently not available. Because that's unfortunately the game sort of acts like you died, even if you didn't. Let's go with David Mohammed. Yeah, we probably need those spy skills. Right, let's start. Chapter 3, The Man Who Sold the World. Here we are, Admiral, the sectors of House Akira-sung. No surprise, but I'm not detecting any omnis. I suggest we tread carefully. An Imperial battleship, I'm guessing they won't greet us with gift baskets. Maybe the shutdowns brought House Tellus and House Akira-san closer together. You never know. Considering they've been attacking us this entire stretch, I find that hard to believe, Lieutenant Hawks. Do you think the original Hawks was this naive? Yeah. Come on, let's see what we can find out. Look alive, crew. Alright, so we've got a secret military base, abandoned auto factory, and I can't see beyond here. We do have an anomaly here. Army depot, we don't have enough scrap to really do anything useful, so let's just leave that be. Let's go to Zohadrin. Civilian ship. Yeah, indeed. I don't have time to deal with this. Yeah, I don't have anywhere near enough Neo-N to give you anything. Alright, let's go deal with this anomaly. Ooh, looks like this is a very inhabited world. An Imperial battleship out here? You should hide. Hide before Tetsuo finds you and you can't hide anymore. Let's ask about the planet. Tell me about your planet. This is a pleasure planet, Admiral. But it was. Once the entire Empire knew its name. All dreamed of coming here, though not many could afford to. I was one of the house's Jinamotos. There aren't many of us left now. There aren't many people left in this cluster period. This suggests otherwise, you know? The shutdown is hard. Nobody wants to talk about it, but we're running out of time. If the omens don't turn on soon, life here will crumble into dust. I don't think I need to know what a pleasure planet is. I can figure that out. What is a Jinamoto? Jinamotos are genetically enhanced persons skilled in art of pleasure, Admiral. As I'm sure you know, genetic and biological engineering is very important to our house. So much so that if you do not have any modifications of your own, you are often looked down upon here. In the old days, there were even anti-noble hate crimes against individuals who had their original inferior genes. I do not miss that aspect of my culture. Yeah. Do you know anything about the shutdown? I am not sure of anything, really. One moment the Omnis were working as they always has, and the next their exoframes were falling from the skies. You know of no one who had reason to shut them down? Maybe you heard some things on the job? I did hear something one time actually. This banker in the machine markets, Akash, said something about Tetsuo's bankers selling Omni-based securities. Omni-based securities? Investment packages based on bundled Omni mortgages. As the Omni market was thought to be foolproof, these were considered conservative, but can't miss investment opportunities. This Kosh said Tetsuo bankers were selling hundreds of thousands of them. The Kosh thought it was crazy. Seems Tetsuo was betting against the Omnis, Admiral, like he knew the Omnis were going to shut down. For what it's worth, the rumor is Tetsuo and his underbosses are even wealthier now. I wish they'd spread some of that wealth around, but the fact is not even the biggest pile of scrap could save us now. Is there something else? I don't think he knows, but let's ask anyway. You're asking me, really? I'm an expert in arts for entertainment, Admiral, not in awakening dormant gods. I just hope you and your battleship aren't the best hope for turning the gods back on again. Is there something... That's kind of an amusing concept. Ask about Tetsuo. Tetsuo? Frankly, I don't know how you don't know who he is, Admiral. He rules these sectors where you and I and everyone else is now trapped. Surely you've run into him or one of his underbosses. Then again, you're alive, so maybe you haven't. Tetsuo is a big man around here, boss number one. They say he's the second smartest person in the Empire after Oberon, of course. What else can you tell me about him? I really don't know much about Tetsuo. He's very secretive. I'm not sure anyone does. He and his underbosses rule these sectors, Admiral, and have done quite well for themselves in these in the cracks of Imperial law. If you value your life and the lives of your crew, you'll steer clear of their death ships. A nice Imperial ship like yours, they'll tear apart, just to tear it apart. How about his underbosses? They're high-ranking members of the family, Admiral, and help Tetsuo run his sectors. They're skilled in racketeering, extortion, loan sharking. They've all made heaps of money doing that. There's almost nothing going on in these stars that they know nothing about. You'll recognize them by their strange genetic enhancements. Each one has a different, unique modification. There are rumors that underbosses Juno and Quan have the strangest mods of all. What kind of modifications? You'll just have to see for yourself. But for your sake, I sincerely hope you don't. Because you see what they look like, that most likely means you're about to die. No more questions. Let's end the conversation. I think you know, Admiral. Bring back the Omnis. Turn them back on. Things weren't perfect before, I know. There were great inequalities, still, we didn't suffer so much. But I know, it's impossible. If it was, they'd have been up and running years ago. They were everywhere and did everything for us, and now here we are, alone. It is too painful to talk about. So long, Admiral, and remember what I said. Hide while you still can. So Tetsuo was betting the Omnis would shut down. Yes, like he knew they would shut down. I'm starting to think we found our man machine. Actually, that is a point. I should probably put you in the weapons, and you have that skill. Not really anything to upgrade. Let's see, we have just Mark 1 frigates and cruisers. We don't have any spare weapons, although we equip them. Alright, let's prepare the mission. Ugh. Well, I need supplies more than I need men. Neat. Ouch. Well, let's go for full scavenging efficiency. And point in the navigation scanner because I kind of want to see what's out there. Alright, so battleship wreckage, planetary defense turrets. Let's go there. We might be able to pick up some men. Incoming transmission. Yeah, we can't risk it. Because unfortunately, that's a trap, I think. And besides which, I don't want to send my commandos in there because they will just be... If it is a trap, then they will be captured. Right, let's go to the armor depot first. Alright. How can we help? Alright, let's buy the commandos. Alright, let's see if we can do this mission. An Omni manufacturing facility. Alright, I don't care about that too much. If I was just playing for myself, I might go through that, but for the sake of speed, let's communicate. Right. Let's hope that you bring back more useful stuff this time. Don't lose any more people. No, that's quick. Nice. Pirate ship. Alright, what's next? Just some anomalies. The shipyard over there. Don't have quite enough in the UN to just go gallivanting around the places. We'll continue on. Right, good haul. Alright, let's see if we can get some supplies from pirate. We're certainly getting some very good outcomes here, but damn. That's not good. I mean, I knew there was a chance they would get weakened or injured, rather. Alright, let's ask the officer to do it. That's usually a good outcome. I mean, I like that they're just giving me free stuff, but this is certainly weird. Alright, let's see if we can get to the shipyard. A key battleship. Alright. You're gonna call me mediocre? Well, that's a good way to end the episode, I suppose. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time.